Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jason here for HT Esports. I'm here joined with Lucas, the newest member of Team Liquid. How's it going, man?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking.
Awesome. So obviously we have to talk about, the big news. It got announced pretty soon, close to the event. It was actually like a day before. Just wondering, like, did it happen that quickly? Like, was it that last minute, or did you know about it like a long time coming?
No, it was super quickly. I mean, it was really the last minutes because I was in Brazil playing a qualifier for the Immortals, and then suddenly Zeus texts me, hey, do you want to join Liquid?
Yeah.
I say, of course, but when? For this weekend. And I say, oh my God, of course I want. I was so excited.
Of course, of course. So, like, what was your first reaction? Was it like instantly you were kind of wanted to? I know obviously you've been with the Immortals brand for a while, so kind of like, how quickly did you come to the decision? Did you think about it? Did you sleep on it?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was so impactful for me because I wasn't waiting this at all. I wasn't expecting this at all. But after like thinking about, I was so happy, like so really fucking happy because I mean, it's a great opportunity. It's gonna be a great experience for my life because I'm gonna play on an international team for the first time and on a big one. So yeah, I'm so happy.
Awesome, awesome. So, I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of stuff going on with the Immortals team. Obviously, after like the great performance at the major, finishing second. Like, don't want to dig into it too much, obviously, because a lot happened. But like, kind of, what have the past few months been like after the major for you on the
Yeah, it has been tough because we did so great at that tournament. It was like the major. I mean, the biggest one in the year. So we were playing good. But all that thing happened, and in the past few months, we had to change our lineup. I mean, for 4 times, so we couldn't like practice. We were playing tournaments like on the fly, just communicating, like no strats. So yeah, it was tough the last few months.
For sure. So I know you've only played like a couple of games with the team, but I mean, like, what are like some of the main differences that you see already from playing with the North American team versus playing with the Brazilian team like you have been for the past while?
Normally in Brazilian teams, when you are like making a new strat, let's take an example. You're gonna do like 3 smokes. So we put names on it. So Henny's gonna do, like, for an example, Henny would do one, I was like going to do another one, and both would do another one. But in Liquids, everyone has to know every single role and every single smoke, so this is a little bit different. I mean, it's a little bit more on the fly. Hey, let's do that, like be execute. So hey, I'm gonna do like the smoke on the right side, this kind of thing. But in Brazilian teams, it's a little bit different.
Of course, of course. So I mean, you're just on the team, but like, what are your impressions of all the players on the team? Like, how do you think that you match in? How do you think you fit in? And, like, what are your ambitions for the team?
I mean, they were so great to me at first. And this is so good for me because I thought it would be like a little bit difficult, to get into the team because it's different cultures, different way of thinking about Counter-Strike and life. But I mean, they're doing so good for me. They're like making me feel so comfortable. So it has been so easy. And of course, I want to be on the top of the world with the team.
Of course, of course. So I think like the big news with Team Liquid obviously was removing Stanislaw to put you in, but the big news about how that all happened was obviously Nitro taking in the in-game leading role and then them doing better as a result of that. But obviously you've in-game leaded in the past. Like, what's kind of the dynamic and who's really calling right now for you guys?
Right now, like, Nitro is like still calling, but I'm trying to give his like my idea because it's different. So I think we're gonna try to like improve like our way of thinking about Counter-Strike because we're gonna mix between like a little bit of my Brazilian style with them. So yeah, I think we're gonna have some new strats because of that. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
So for your long-term plans, is it kind of Nitro to continue calling, or is kind of you both? Is the long-term plan for you guys to both kind of feel like you can call? Like,
I mean, to be honest, we didn't talk about this yet, but I would like him to keep calling because I mean it's easier for them because he's an English speaker and I'm not. So sometimes it can be hard for me to try to explain what I am thinking, like in the middle of the game, especially. So, but I'm gonna help him a lot, especially like before the game, talking about the game,
So obviously, you played a couple games. The first day went really well, right? You guys went 2-0, and the second day didn't go too well. I mean, obviously very little practice with having you in the team and you kind of like knowing all the strats and everything. But how do you think you guys did, and like how do you think it's going to go in the future?
The first day we were doing so good. To be honest, we didn't practice at all. We were playing more like pure communication. But I don't know what happened in the second day because I felt that we were playing good, we were communicating, like nothing was wrong, like talking about outside the game. But something wasn't working and I do not know why. We need to talk about this. We need to watch the demo, like do a demo review to see what was happening.
I think it's definitely like, you're just going on the team, so there's obviously a lot of things that they don't you don't kind of factor in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, like time is a lot of timings, to be honest. And I was talking to them about this. I do not know like how aggressive they are in the middle of the round, their play style yet. So we do not have like a lot of synergy, because when I was playing like in Immortals, I know what my teammates were thinking, and like right now I do not know yet with them, but like after 1 week everything is going to be perfect.
Of course. Just like, do you have anything to say to all your fans at Immortals? Like obviously moving from a Brazilian team not to, like obviously a lot of Brazilian fans are excited to see you come over. Maybe kind of sad to not see you on a Brazilian team. Do you have anything to say to your fans?
I just want to thank everybody, because they are really special for me. They means a lot. Every single message that they give to me on a direct message, I read them all, and yeah, it makes me so happy to read that good things, So yeah, thank you everybody.
All right, just closing it off, do you have any final words you want to say, shout-outs you want to give?
I just want to thank everyone that is like cheering for me, and yeah, start cheering for Liquid now.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Take care.